EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it'll be second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
10 yards to go.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Now it's going to be third down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
Yeah, and all Jared Goff does every year, Mike, is lead one of the most prolific offenses in the NFL. But I'm not sure he gets the credit he deserves. I think so many people wanted to give credit to Ben Johnson and Dan Campbell, and rightfully so. As he makes this transition to kind of the next era of Lions football without Ben Johnson, I I think people are going to see just how big of an impact Jared Goff had, not only in the 15 games they won last year, but they believe they have a Super Bowl contending team in Detroit.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space. And
oh, they run him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good
yards.
for 26 yards.
And the Vikings.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On second down, here's McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Third and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Rolling to the left. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready for their second possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Lions.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 1st half. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, from the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Blake Cashman gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's the 3rd-round rookie pick, Isaac Toslaw. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The Lions call their 1st timeout as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. It is 2nd and 6. Throwing here is Goff. That one taken in by St. Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
1st down, Detroit.
line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now, Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Allen. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Needless to say, there aren't many plays on the call sheet for that down and distance, so instead of doing something crazy and forcing a ball into coverage, he realizes that primary read wasn't there, throw this ball away, and puts an end to this drive.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Lions will tie this game up here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Vikings take over
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They've been forced to settle for field goal attempts on the first couple of drives, a miss followed by a make. They'll need to pick the pace up here a little bit as they get started on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Gibbs with a first down and more. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing, Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. So points at a premium. Defensive. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Goff to throw. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know.
Good blocking, and he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions take a 10-3 lead.
Vikings 3.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the the 26-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the shotgun, it is in trouble, and down he goes. Now Qadim Muhammad in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
They need one right now. Third and long. Here's McCarthy. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They send the tight end in motion. A run here with Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
Goff to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, They still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. On 4th down, the Lions going to send out the All-Pro from the season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. They'll come back out to the 20. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
McCarthy's pass complete to Jalen Naylor. 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Second and 2. Now McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, 3rd down. That's caught, left side, it's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
The Lions called their first timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So now a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
On 2nd down, Goff. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Here's Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here for the Vikings. They took this one down to the wire with a late field goal.